What is going on, you guys? Missed the part here, back again with another idea live stream. I hope everybody is doing well, my fellow watchers. How are you guys doing? I'm seeing tons of people here from all of the previous live streams, and it is good to be back. So I am very excited. We're finally going to be doing the idea streams once again. So it's good to see everybody here. Brandon, EST, Vampire, Karen, What is Good Zero Films. I hope you're all doing well today. We have, it's been, I think we've been out with what? We haven't done a stream like this in almost 2 months. So it's been since August. I don't know if it was August 2nd, but I know absolutely it's been a while. So I hope everybody is doing well. Strike, what is good? Pharaoh, I hope you're doing well today. Matthias, X7 Wolf, Mad Prime Productions. What if events went differently? It's been an incredibly busy couple of months. So I am very, very happy to be back. It's been a few months. We've been continuing the live rights, but I wanted to come back officially and start doing this. So I think it's really fun. Like, you guys have probably been seeing this part of the streams, and this is stuff that we have been doing for the last month and a half, I would say. But recently, we are back again taking your what if requests here live. So I really appreciate everybody coming out and supporting the channel. I see tons of ideas here. Andrew, what is good? Rafael, what is good? LCM Productions, Zero Films, I hope you're doing well. How is everybody doing? It's been an absolutely hectic month of September for myself, but I hope that you're all doing well. What if Nightwing got the scrab inside of Blue Beetle? LCM Productions, that's a really good idea. Man, it's getting back into the whole talking of things here too. Like, I feel like I haven't really been here too much, so it's really good to be back. But essentially what we're doing is we're going to be taking your ideas and we're going to be putting them on the list. So that's what we're going to be doing for today. I do want to showcase something for people who have been in the live streams, but for those who are new to these specific streams, if we have any locked in ideas or any ideas that we end up doing, we usually put that in our production list. As you can tell, I went absolutely crazy on this production list, and it's officially finished. We just wrapped up the second one, and now we're actually onto the third one, but it's good that it's finally done because it took so long to get it all done. I really had to lock in. Like, seriously, it was an absolute blast taking all of your ideas and writing them, and now we're kind of off to a fresh start here, and we're doing stuff, like, we're doing new stuff, so it's really cool. Matthias, it's instead, not inside. Okay. Yeah, so what we do here is we end up copying some of these ideas down and we put them into a big document, and whatever ideas get locked in, we will write them and we will produce them here on the YouTube channel, The Chicken What Is Good. I hope that you are doing well today. We have tons of updates, everybody. Like, we got a ton of crazy stuff that's going to be coming out soon, and The Chicken will be getting a massive update as well, so we're going to have some crazy posts for you. We have the Missed the Part Gold. That is something that we have available right now, and if you guys haven't already, I would highly recommend to join our official Discord, because that is where all of the magic happens. That is essentially where all of the community requests, everything is kind of put in there. For some reason, I can't even log into my Discord, so that is really ironic. The first time I come back in here and I want to promote it, I can't get a link, but I will grab one soon. Hopefully everybody is doing well here. Eric Dragon, what is good? What if Ultron was in Captain America, the first Avenger? That would be interesting. Like, would he go back in time? Like, what would happen there? That would be really interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of that specific idea. What if Wolf O'Donnell fought the grabber in the black phone? Pharaoh. Let's add that into the list. Big shout out to Pharaoh. He is a watcher here. I appreciate all channel members. I am a little bit rusty here. It's been an absolute crazy and fun time being busy and getting videos done, and I don't even have words because I'm very excited for what's happening. I was working with the voice actors for the latest motion comic book. It is officially releasing soon. We have all the animation done. The only thing that I have to do is get the audio submitted, and then I will be cutting the motion comic books together and officially releasing them here for everybody on the YouTube channel. Mad Prime Productions, what if Snape was a Batman villain? Let's add that into the list here. We got tons of different ideas. That explains why I haven't heard from you all week. Yeah, I don't think I've been able to get into my Discord. So for those who are trying to message me on Discord, I do apologize. It's been an absolute crazy, I would say 2 weeks. It's been crazy. We have a brand new section of the channel coming soon, and that is a horror section, and there will be about 30 episodes in regards to, it's going to be part of the dark content, but it will be on the official channel, so that's something that I've been doing behind the scenes as well, and me and Chicken have been working on a really interesting project. I don't want to spoil it here, but it's going to be really fun. LCM Productions. What if the Red Hood was stuck in COD Zombies? I feel like I'm a little bit rusty here. We have 29 concurrent viewers here, and I really do appreciate everybody coming out. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well. We got Basic Brick Boy. What if the Doomslayer teamed up with Samus, Doom X Metroid? That we can add in. Let's add that into the list here. And if you guys do want to lock in any sort of ideas, do make sure to do that in the live stream here. It has to follow the guidelines, and essentially what we will do is we will just highlight it. So that is something that we usually do here on the YouTube channel, and all sort of super chats and whatnot goes directly back into the channel where we can produce and create more videos for everybody. So again, I really appreciate just everybody coming out here with some really cool ideas. Straw Hat 25, what is good? Mary Red, I hope you're doing well. I am doing really good. It's good to be back. It's good to be doing these live streams. It's been a little bit, but I am glad that we're officially doing these. So we got tons of different ideas here. Like, what if the Arpeoids attack Camp Crystal Lake? That is a Star Fox X Friday the 13th. Oh, for some reason that went... Okay, I fixed it. What if Wolverine got the Omnitrix? Xander, I hope you're doing well today. How are you doing? Hopefully everybody is doing well. It's been, like, I'm really excited. Yeah, so I do want to make sure that everybody does follow the rules here. Do make sure to check the description down below. So EM, we don't mean to do that to you in the live chat here, but again, just make sure that everybody is following the community guidelines here. We do have our great manager here, Chicken, with us tonight. Brandon, what is good? What if the Belton trilogy characters was in Night of the Museum trilogy? Belton was a real dog, but I'm talking about the animated one. If you don't know about the movie Belton, look it up. Let's add that into the list, Brandon. Let's add that one, and that's really unique. And again, I find these streams always have such unique ideas. What is there to announce? I think it's time I I formally be announced. Yeah, we have a lot of announcements here, so I think that would be really cool if we get that out of the way here. So the chicken is going to be doing a lot of the managing work here, and I am very, very excited to have him aboard the channel. So he will be dealing with community stuff as well as helping me and the creative team here at Missed the Part. So again, the chicken, I do want to thank you. We will be having his official and title in a community post soon, so we're going to have that officially up for you guys, as well as on Instagram and all of the other platforms. But I am very, very excited. Like, we have something that is very, very cool. It's very interesting. And actually, chicken, if you're listening to this right now, I have to send you some stuff. I got some really cool stuff with Sun Panther. I don't really want to say much, but that's all I'm going to say. You guys could kind of figure that out for yourselves, but I'm very excited. Like, there's a lot of really cool ideas, and I can't thank him enough for being here. And I can't thank, like, I really do appreciate everybody being here tonight. So again, it really does mean a lot to me. Vampire, what if Blade was in Morbius? That would be really cool. I think that's an idea that we've kind of seen. I feel like I've seen that idea running around the channel. What if Scooby-Doo became Pharaoh and Scooby-Doo and Where's My Mummy? Any sort of Scooby-Doo what-ifs I find are really interesting. Like, we've only done a select few. Like, we've done what if the Scooby-Doo gang was in FNAF. And we also did what if they didn't break the curse, which came out last Halloween, actually, which is crazy to me. That some of those videos from last Halloween are now turning 1 year old. So that's going to be really cool. What if the symbiote from Venom 2018 bonded with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man The Knight? I hope you're doing well today. Let's add that into the list here. Boom. You should have my SMS, my Instagram, since you don't have access to Discord. You can message me on those. I messaged you years ago on Instagram. Yeah, if you guys want, we will have all of that. If it was a message that I was sent on Instagram, I don't know if I ever saw it. I hope I did. And again, for those who wanted to do voice acting, we had so many people messaging us. Like, it was absolutely crazy, and I'm really, really stoked for what we got. But for those who didn't get the voice acting gig, I do want to let you know that we have a few more projects that we will be asking for another casting call. So that will be coming out very soon here. What if Icarius defeated Captain Marvel, Marvel Zombies Season 1? The chicken, let's add that into the document here. What if the Fellowship couldn't save Frodo in time and he became... Let's add that in. Andrea, hopefully you're doing well today. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm seeing new people here and familiar faces. Cube, what is good? Elemental Twins, what if Sonic and friends joined the Straw Pirates and the... I can't even pronounce that, but I'm going to add that in. It is... I am rusty today. It's been a fun day today, so it's been a little bit rusty. I'm very excited. There's lots of crazy stuff coming out. What if Yo Yinsen escaped with Tony in Iron Man 1? Basic Brick Boy, let's add that into the document. Do make sure to like this stream. It really goes a long way. We got 16 likes here, and we got 29 concurrent viewers. LCM Productions, what if Kevin McAllister became the new Robin? We actually have that on the channel, and I'm hoping to release that video soon. It is on the members only page, so that's something that I do want to release. And also, I do want to let everybody know, for those who are not members on the channel, those videos are going to always be coming out publicly, but because I can't upload 70 videos all at once, it's just not possible, and I will not do it. So if you ask me to do it, it would like kill the channel, because essentially all those videos and hard work, it would get buried. So it's something that I won't do, but we will release all of those videos. Eventually they'll all release. So that's something that I've been getting a lot of questions about, and I do want to address it here today live, because I do think it's very important that those videos do release, because I would like for everybody to see them. But supporting the channel really does go a long way, so I really do appreciate it. And again, just you guys being here really does mean a lot. What if the Asgardians are immune to the quantum virus in Marvel Zombies Season 1? Let's add that into the document here. What if Magneto was in The Conjuring? Marvel Moon Knight, I hope you're doing well today. Let's add that into the document here. Don't worry about what they say. Take it one step at a time. Just take it easy. Yeah, absolutely, Michael. Like, that's something that, you know, we have always wanted to be very transparent with everybody here on the channel. And so, again, it does really help the channel a lot, but we always try and release all of them as fast as possible. So that's something that I myself really want to do, is release those videos, because I don't really want them staying there for months on end, because I do believe that, you know, they should have some sort of presence, I think. Oh man, I'm coughing. Yeah, I was sick last month with a really bad cold, so I was on the tail end of it for a little bit, and then things just happened, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I am good to go, and I'm very happy to finally be back here, so it's really nice. There are what-ifs based on the show Cooking Chat. They are interesting, least to say. Absolutely, we already have some cooking right now for Marvel Zombies, so if you guys want Marvel Zombies what if videos, do let me know. I am no longer sick though. I'm just kind of, I think the only thing I have is like a lingering cough, which is really annoying, but there's not a whole lot that I can really do with that. What if Captain Planet is Captain America's father and uncle to Groot? That would be really weird and interesting. Andrew Newt, what if Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Heroes for Hire swapped villains? Andrew, I hope you're doing well. Let's add that into the list here. And if you want one video to be on the list, do make sure to lock in that video idea. I don't think we have any lock-ins currently available right now. But again, if you guys do want to lock it in, we will lock it in here for a $50 super chat. And so essentially what happens is that super chat goes directly towards the artists, the voice actors, everybody in between who are doing these videos with me. And again, I said voice actors because we are getting voice actors for the channel, and I am very, very excited. So the production only gets higher and higher from here, so it's going to be really interesting. Snake Road Comics, what is good? I hope you're doing well. What if the alternates from Mandela catalog invaded the Marvel universe instead of Zombie Century? Snake Road Comics with a $5 super chat clutch. Let's add that into the document here. Really appreciate the support. It really does matter. I really do appreciate it. And again, it's crazy to finally be back here on the channel, because the amount of support, like in the last month or two, I'm shocked, because we've gotten so much incredible content that we have available soon, and I'm just super excited. Like, even tomorrow or Friday, you're gonna see a brand new series release on the channel on Friday. It's brand new. It's never been done before here. It's totally different, and it's thanks to you guys for, you know, doing that. So I really do appreciate it. I'm seeing some of the chat. I think some people are spamming. I don't want to put the spam I think there's like a spam bot or something that we can put on here, but I don't want to. But if we have to, I will. I think for now we should be good. There is craziness in this chat here. It's absolutely crazy. I know I've said it so many times. Jeez, it's nice to be here. What if Thor and Loki made it to Earth before Infinity War? Basic Brick Boy. Let's add that into the list. Strike, thank you. Don't worry, I can handle it manually. Okay, I appreciate that. Mary Red, that would be crazy interesting. The heroes would be cooked. They would be. Brayden, what if Harry Potter was Lily Evans and King? Oh, geez, that would be really crazy. Brayden, I'm gonna add that in. Man, I forgot how much like craziness this is. Like, it's been almost, I would say, let me see here. Yeah, it's been like almost 2 months since I've done a stream like this, so it's really fun. I'm a one-man chicken over here unless another moderator teleports in. That is totally fine. Riot Forever. What if Scooby-Doo Gang went to Williamington from Dead Rising? Let's add that in. Riot Forever, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces and new faces here. Prime Smasher, what if Spider-Man 2099 fought Adam Smasher from Cyberpunk? Let's add that to the list. What if events went differently? What if events really did go differently? What if Black Bolt and Medusa from Marvel's Inhumans were in Avengers Infinity War and Endgame? Vampire, let's add that into the document here. Where did my stream go? Oh boy. I was just in the live chat and then the thing reset, like it refreshed itself, but that is totally okay. Let's add that into the list here. What if the Jedi Council helped the Avengers defeat Thanos? Raymond, what is good? We got almost 40 concurrent live viewers here. I really do appreciate all of the support here. Elias Cube, hey Max, new idea. What if Stolas went to Carmartage after the events of episode Mastermind Hello Boss and became the new Sorcerer Supreme? So that is a very interesting what if. Now I do want to let everybody know that that is a franchise I believe that we won't be able to do here on the channel. From what I've heard, the franchise is very sexualized, I think, if that's the one that I'm thinking of. And so we do have some extra guidelines now based on all of this. So some of them, unfortunately, we won't be able to fully do here on the YouTube channel. But again, we always do want to do a lot of these ideas. We just got to do a lot more research. So I am going to not restrict anybody's ideas, but I do want to make sure that we do everything by the book here and that everybody's kind of protected on the channel. Justin with a $10 super chat. What if Ghostface versus the Fisherman from I Know What You Did Last Summer? I appreciate the $10 super chat. I really appreciate that, Justin. Let's add this in to the document here. Man, I am losing my voice here. Yeah, for Helluva Boss, like, if it's very sexualized, some of it's going to be off limits on the channel. Like, it's just something that I most likely won't feel comfortable writing. And so there is an off limits list that we do have. Like the chicken said, we're coming up with the list, and we're not restricting tons of stuff. You know, that's something that we never want to do here. But again, we want to keep to the rules, because if I write something, well, I know for sure I wouldn't write it, but let's just say theoretically something came out that probably shouldn't have come out. That would really affect me, and I really just want to avoid that at all costs. So at this point, I'm like, hey, I'm just going to put these rules up. Next thing you know, something happens. So again, it's just something that we want to protect everybody. What if Obi-Wan Kenobi became Palpatine's apprentice to protect Anakin? That is a really cool idea, Andrea. Let's add that in to the document here. Justin, can you do that what if tomorrow? It definitely is possible. We might be able to do that what if we're streaming tomorrow. I believe we will be streaming at 8 p.m. tomorrow. I don't know. We will be taking in locked in ideas in the next minute or two, so that those locked in ideas are going to be available in stream tomorrow. We're going to be writing them right in front of your face. And again, I really do appreciate all the support here. We have 30 concurrent live viewers. This is really cool. What if Batman joined the Guardians? Sonic Boom. What is good? I hope you're doing well. Let's add that into the list here. Now, if Batman joined the Guardians, are you talking about the Guardians from the DC universe or the Guardians of the Galaxy? Because I totally could have messed that up. I am thinking Guardians of the Galaxy, but if he joined the Green Lantern Corps, like, I mean, that could be it too, right? Like, I don't know. What if Peter Pan made Dracula? That would be weird, Moon Knight Marvel. That'd be interesting. Let's add that into the list here. I'm excited for seeing my ideas. I'm excited for what if Radizar fought Wolf O'Donnell. I am excited. Let's add that into the list, Pharaoh. You obviously are excited. You've said it so many times in that one comment. This is crazy. What if William Afton caused the missing children? God damn it. See, I am rusty and I can feel it today. What if William Afton caused the missing children incident at Chuck E. Cheese's instead of FNAF? There we go. See, haven't lost touch. That's what happens when you don't record, like when you record a lot, but you don't go on stream. Like it kind of feels a little bit weird not being on stream here. So it's good to be back here on stream. And again, 27 people here. That is craziness. Okay, so now we do have the locked in ideas. We will be taking these ideas and writing them tomorrow in the live stream. It's available right now. It is the goal. So if you guys smash that goal, we will do 1, 2, 3. We'll do as many as we can for tomorrow night's live stream. Again, it will be happening at 8 p.m. So today's stream is a little bit early. I didn't even know that I was going to be streaming tonight, but I am really glad that it happened. What if Khonshu chose Poe as his avatar? Kelvin, I hope you're doing well. That is a really cool idea if Khonshu chose Poe. Kung Fu Panda would totally be a different storyline. What if Sonic the Hedgehog was in Casper Meets Wendy 1998? Jeremiah, hopefully you're doing well today. Let's add that into the document here. What if Harley Quinn becomes a vampire queen or a werewolf? Another really interesting horror idea. We're finally getting the horror stuff coming out. We do have a slew of horror videos for the month of October. It's going to be really cool. Vampire, what if Agent 47 killed Batman's parents? Oh, that would be really cool. Let's add that in. What if Iron Fist was in The Lost Boys? Moon Knight Marvel. What if Khonshu chose Killmonger as his vessel after Black Panther? Killmonger's redemption. Yeah, imagine if Killmonger, like, if he didn't get killed, that would be really cool if Khonshu ended up choosing him as the vessel. I think, Chicken, that's a really good idea for a if I had written season 2. I know that I think you might have mentioned it earlier with I almost don't even want to spoil it here because it could spoil a possible video. So that's something that I don't want to do here. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's going to be really cool. We got a lot of crazy stuff coming out. What if Lily Evans became a ghost hunting Voldemort in his mine? Mad Prime Productions. Let's add that to the list here. What did you guys think of Marvel Zombies? Like, what would you give the entire 4 episodes? I personally would give it a 7 out of 10 for the whole thing. Now, I'm not really going to do a review here because some people haven't seen it. But it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. In my opinion, it definitely could have been a lot better. What if Kraven the Hunter raised and trained Tarzan? Wow, I've never seen that idea. That would be really cool. Let's add that into the document here. That's really interesting. Hudson Animates. Yo, what's... join the stream. Been asking this for a while, but I want to see what if instead of Marvel Zombies, and what if the Marvel Zombies TV show is the Marvel Vampires, with Blade being the Vampire King. That would be really cool. Let's add that idea, Hudson, into the document here. That's a really interesting idea. I'm kind of going to add that almost entire comment. I haven't seen it yet. 5 stars, 10 out of 10. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. It was amazing. I read the Marvel Zombies comics. It was awesome. Devin, that's really cool. Cube, it's complicated. It definitely was different, in my opinion. Like, I knew what we were getting because we kind of got that, like, prelude, like, with the season 1 of that Marvel Zombies episode. But I think I would have liked to have seen... Now, I hope they do it for season 2. But I would have liked to have seen the Avengers get dispatched to the virus. Now, that didn't have to be the first episode. I think it just would have added more... I don't know. It would have added something for me. That's what I wanted. I did like episode 2. But again, I'm not going to spoil anything. But if that's something that you're looking for in the show, it's unfortunately not there. Which really does kind of suck. Because for somebody who's, well... I did create the Marvel Zombies Revenge comic book. And I'm a big Marvel Zombies fan. So for it to kind of play out differently, and I know it's in the MCU, I do still like the comic books better than the animated show. And that's just my personal opinion. What if the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water happened doing the Cell Gamers of Dragon Ball Z? Eric Dragon. Let's add that into the list here. And again, if you guys have any crazy what if ideas that you would like us to do on the channel and you can't wait and you're like, hey, I want this done, I would highly recommend to lock in a what if idea, as it goes a long way and helps the channel out a lot. It really does help the production of the channel flow. Now that you have seen the what if show, how do you compare it to your what if episode 5? I think the what if episode, like the what if that I did on what if season 1, and this is just me, like, I kind of always thought it might go something like that, but I'm really happy it didn't. I'm really glad that they went into that new direction. Although it's very different. You know, it's totally new. Like, nobody would have predicted that to happen. So I am very glad that that's what we ended up getting. Although there definitely was pacing issues in my opinion. I feel like I'm never either. Hope everyone's enjoying Marvel Zombies. What if Deadpool and Wolverine got sent to the amazing digital circus? Ethan, I hope you're doing well. Let's add that in to the list here. This guy's what ifs are 1,000 times better than the show. LOL. I really appreciate that. I do hope that the what ifs that are here on the channel have value. Like, if it has that much value to you that you're kind of ranking it higher than the actual people writing the shows, then I really appreciate it. That does really mean a lot to me. So again, I really do appreciate that. There's a lot of interesting what ifs here. What if Ultron was in Detroit Become Human? Johnny Page. Let's add that into the list here. We got 22 minutes on the clock. If you guys would like to lock in a video idea for tomorrow's live stream, I would highly recommend to smash that goal. What if the species 8472 from Star Trek had invaded the Star Wars universe? Spawn of Ragnarok. Let's add that into the list. Yeah, it was originally meant to be a movie, but because Spider-Man, it was turned into a TV show. Yeah, I originally heard that too. Like, they had to change a lot of different things, which is kind of crazy. Vichel Productions, I probably completely screwed that up. What if Doctor Strange became Chef Supreme, so instead he uses food magic? Let's add that into the list here. The list continues to grow. We're already at 8 pages. We've been live streaming for almost 40 minutes, and we have 30 concurrent live viewers here. What if Batman investigated the bite of 83? Let's add that into the document here. The guy who asked about the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man No Way Home, that would be interesting. Yeah, that would be really interesting. I think there is a video that I have. It's already finished. It just has to be uploaded. It's what if Spider-Man was in the 2025 Fantastic Four movie. I'm very excited to get that out. There's a lot of very cool things. Like, if you guys want to take a look at this production schedule, take a look at these videos, because this is something that you'll be able to kind of get your eyes on, and you can kind of see like what we're doing here on the channel. But a lot of these videos are finished, which is very, very nice. There's a lot of crazy videos coming out. The production schedule is finished. What if the Headless Horseman was in Gotham and fought Batman? Straw Hat 25. Let's add that into the list. What if the Scooby-Doo gang had investigated the cult of the Chitroller? Spawn of Ragnarok, another really interesting one. I haven't seen a lot of Scooby-Doo what ifs, so it's nice that we're kind of seeing a little bit more of that here, especially now that Halloween is here. I kind of see a lot more horror stuff that you guys are wanting. What if Freddy Fazbear and his friends was in White Castle and Harold and Kumper got to the White Castle? Let's add that in. Riot Forever. Jeez, there's a lot of crazy ideas here. What if Batman was in Outlast? More Batman stuff. Mad Prime Productions. We're going to have a whole list soon. What if Samurai Jack was in 30 Days of Light? Wilson Films. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, I can't believe that we've been almost out of action doing idea streams. It's been almost 2 months, so it's really nice to see everybody kind of coming back here. And I'm really glad that this live stream is happening, because it's been a little bit. It's been a little while since we've done a stream like this. And so for those who are new here that have maybe been watching the live rights, it's really nice to see you here and kind of, you know, getting that opportunity to see what ideas that everybody wants here on the community. Um, do. What if Flash Thompson got the symbiote instead of Eddie Brock? And Spider-Man 3, Kal-El. Hopefully you're doing well there. Let's add that into the list here. What if Scooby-Doo Gang went to investigate Kevin's house? Oh boy. The Kevin McAllister what ifs continue to develop here. I've seen some Dexter stuff here too. Keep them going. Yeah, we got a lot of really cool stuff coming out here. Like, you guys are going crazy with these ideas. Like, what if the Blackwing virus invasion and invaded the MCU? Like, there's a lot of crazy stuff here. Gonna add this into the document. What if you had written Luigi's Mansion 4 and called King Boo's Revenge, and was connected to a Luigi's Mansion and explored King Boo's past and why he hated Luigi in a tie-in movie? Superstar Mario. Let's add that into the list here. That's a very interesting idea. And if I had written Luigi's Mansion 4, I actually did play those Luigi's Mansion games. Specifically the third one. It was a really fun game to play. You still haven't made that Thunderbolts what if you mentioned months ago. Yeah, I kind of waited for that one. There was 2 Thunderbolts what ifs that I ended up making, but one of them I ended up delaying a little bit because I wanted the 2025 Fantastic Four movie to release. So one of them is going to be really cool. And that is, well, I don't know if I want to fully spoil it, but it's going to be my own Marvel Zombies in the MCU, but it's going to have Sentry essentially being the ground zero patient. So that'll be really nice. Honestly, every time I share What If with my brothers, they just say, yeah, bro, that ain't happening, which gets really annoying, but hey, I still write them. Well, let me know what ifs you would like, and maybe we will prove your brother wrong. What if Sentry was in Avengers 2012? Watu the Watcher. I hope that you're doing well today. Let's add this into the document here. For some reason, it didn't fully add in. What is my phone doing? I don't know if you guys heard that, but the notifications on my phone are funny. The grammar is real. What if Marvel Zombies invaded Mobile Suit Gundam Multiverse? Ethan, let's add that in. Anything Marvel Zombies related, I think we can accept, especially with Halloween coming soon. It's gonna be really fun. Meme the part. Inkman Studios. What if Bowser became the Dragon Warrior? A meme the part episode. Now, we're actually, oh my goodness, we're doing some really funny stuff with Meme the Part. Specifically with Tusk. Some of those videos are going to be releasing soon, but I don't know what everyone's going to think of them. It's going to be funny. Planning on releasing more videos? Absolutely, Pharaoh. We're going to be continuing to release tons of more content. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a brand new series that will be releasing soon, and I can't wait for it. We have a few episodes already finished. I'm going to be releasing the first episode soon, so, I mean, you guys probably will see that. What day is it today? The 30th. You might see that on October the 3rd. What if the Marvel Zombies fought the slashers, Jason, Freddy, Chucky, Michael, Art, etc.? That we can add in. What if Marvel Zombies invaded Warhammer 40k? Man, I'm seeing tons of them. There's a lot of them here. Holy jeez. Oh, here we go. What if the MCU Marvel Zombies met comic Marvel Zombies? Hunter Prime. Hopefully you're doing well today. Now, that ended up happening. The comic book versions are like, they still have their consciousness. They know what they're doing is wrong. So I think they would obviously annihilate that entire universe. They probably could. What if Scooby-Doo was Batman's dog? I feel like that'd be really funny. Or imagine if Scooby-Doo was John Wick's dog. That'd be funny. What if Captain Man was a member of the Justice League? Basic Brick Boy. Let's add that into the list here. And for those who want to lock in a what if idea, do make sure to do it. If you want to have your what if idea made here on the YouTube channel, we will officially add it into the queue list, and we will write that idea tomorrow live. So again, if you guys want your video completely written in front of your face tomorrow night, do make sure to smash that magenta super chat goal. We're taking 5 slots, so if 5 of you end up doing it, then we're gonna do those 5 stories, and the funds go directly back into the channel, and it helps make those videos happen. So it's gonna be really cool. Games for Life with a $2 super chat clutch. What if the Marvel Zombies fought the Xenomorphs? Oh, that would be really cool. Marvel Zombies versus Alien. Because that did happen in the comic books. Right now they're doing a Marvel versus Alien crossover, but what if events went differently? And what if they fought the Marvel Zombies instead? That would be really cool. That would give them a run for their money. Like, it would go completely different. What if Ghostface targeted the Scooby-Doo gang? Games for Life with another $2 super chat clutch. Let's add that into the document here. What if Iron Man and Batman switched places for a day? Let's add that into the document here. What if Captain America became a Green Lantern since World War II? Metal Error. I hope you're doing well. There's a lot of really cool ideas here, and as this list continues to grow, I think we're almost on page... Yeah, we're almost on page 11 here, which is crazy. I bet you're not going to be doing it tonight, but hopefully this will be very fun. Mine tonight. We won't be writing any live writes tonight, but we will be taking all of your ideas, and then we're going to be writing a ton of them tomorrow night, so that'll be really fun. So, again, request whatever you can, and we will try our best. What if Godzilla was infected with the Rage virus? Moon Knight Marvel. Now, imagine if Godzilla invaded during 28 Days Later or 28 years later. That would be a really interesting what if. What if the Reapers from Mass Effect came to the MCU Milky Way after Endgame and were the villains of the next phase? Metal Error. Let's add that in. We have like 28 concurrent viewers here, and I really do appreciate everybody coming out and supporting the channel here tonight. It really does mean a lot to me. We have crazy what ifs, like what if Thanos and the Black Order fought the 2000s Avengers instead of the MCU Avengers? That's really cool. Watu, I really appreciate the callback to the Avengers 2000 that happened here on the YouTube channel. What if the quantum virus occurred during the 80s Avengers What If episode? Oh, that would put everything into perspective. Everything would be so different. That's a really cool idea, chicken. Creato, what is good? What if Optimus Prime had a symbiote? Let's add it into the list here. Boom. What if Tony Stark saved Gwen and fixed her in Knights of the Genever? Cube, let's add that in here. Man, we're really getting a lot of ideas here. It's absolutely phenomenal. We have 7 minutes on the goal list. Can we break that goal? What if the Avengers got infected with the Black Light virus during the Battle of New York? Delk389, I hope that you're doing well tonight. What if Omni-Man arrived earlier in XX Century? Johnny Thunder. That's a really cool name. What if Captain America and Wonder Woman were in Call of Duty Zombies? Let's add that in to the list here. We have a brand new upgraded member. Caleb Scott upgraded his membership to the Watcher's Vault. Really do appreciate that, Caleb. It really does mean a lot. What if Samurai Jack was in Demon Slayer? Which breathing style would he use? I'm not sure, Hunter Prime, but I'm going to add that in to the list here, including the full comment. What if Spider-Man became the first Avenger? Let's add that into the list here. I don't know if you guys know, but the novelization of Spider-Man 2002 has Captain America as an Easter egg. I don't know if anybody knew that, but it's a really cool thing. I don't know, that just kind of reminded me of that. I know this is my third idea, but what if Spider-Man was an agent for S.H.I.E.L.D.? Let's say he was never in Civil War, and Aunt May died, and she became like an assassin kind of S.H.I.E.L.D., kind of like that one. Okay, that would be really interesting, because, like, if Spider-Man was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., like, let's just say that he was, for whatever reason. Let's just say maybe his Aunt May and Uncle Ben end up dying. Maybe Peter does get bit by the spider. Aunt May probably dies during Civil War, but this could lead Peter down a different path where maybe Nick Fury kind of recruits him before he takes a darker path. I don't know. I don't know if that's where you're going with that storyline, but it would be really, really interesting. Red Room Spider-Man exists. Yeah, we did a what if based on what if Spider-Man was trained by the Red Room, and essentially he ended up he was more of an evil, brutal Spider-Man. So that'd be really cool. The chicken said we want diversity with the ideas, not the same ones copied and pasted over and over again. Most of you are doing good. Keep suggesting the great ideas. Yeah, we really appreciate it here. I'm seeing a lot of brand new ideas. What if Mysterio's lie from Far From Home was true? Let's add that in, Metal Error. What if Chucky was in Gotham City? Aiden, what is good? Hopefully you're doing well. And again, I do want to say thank you everybody for the support. I really do appreciate everybody coming out here tonight. Also, the super chats are always welcome here. We really do appreciate that too, because all of the super chats go directly back into the YouTube channel where we can make more of these videos and these ideas here live. So we really do appreciate that, and I can't thank you guys enough. So it really does mean a lot. What if Spider-Man became Batman's partner? I'm going to put sidekick, just to be on the safe side there. You know, I feel like if Spider-Man was Batman's sidekick, though, like, what would happen? Like, it would obviously be a fused universe. Like, that would be really interesting, having Green Goblin, Joker, all those different villains kind of teaming up. I think it would be really cool. What if Blade 1998 was in 30 Days of Night, 2007 #Blade Week? Let's add it into the list here. The list continues to grow. We have 28 concurrent live viewers, and we really do appreciate everybody coming out here. What if the Green Goblin wasn't cured in No Way Home and escaped the spell to return him home? Oh, that would be really interesting. Imagine if he never was cured. Like, what if he ended up escaping maybe into a different universe? What if Caroline was bitten by the radioactive spider? Aiden, let's add that into the list here. Boom. What if Green Lantern's ring chose Deadpool? We can add that into the list here. That'd be funny. I don't even know if if Deadpool would even use the Green Lantern ring. That's the funny part. Like, I feel like he probably could collect all of them. That would be really funny. What if First Step's Fantastic Four met their 2000s counterparts? Hunter Prime. Let's add that into the document here. I think if they meet, it might be an Avengers Doomsday. Like, I feel like the Reed Richards of the early 2000s, it would be really cool if he was on the Council of Reeds. What if interactive Civil War? A, sides are switched. B, no one signed. C, both sides signed. D, Marvel Zombies for the memes. I am always up for interactive what if videos, so if you guys have those suggestions, always send them in. New meme the part idea. What if characters voiced by Michael Crow from various indie franchises formed their own Multiverse Avengers team? Cube, let's add that idea into the document here. What if Luke Skywalker became a Green Lantern? Imagine that if Luke Skywalker had the powers of the Green Lantern. That would be really cool. Like, him going up against Palpatine and Vader with the Green Lantern, with the ring. Mad Prime Productions, that is a really cool idea. That's a really interesting Star Wars and DC crossover video that I personally haven't seen yet, so that's really cool. What if Freddy Krueger got a yellow lantern ring? That is really cool too, Riot Forever. Damn, let's add that into the document here. That would be perfect, because who is the face of fear? Freddy Krueger. Like, that would be really cool. Green Ranger. Green Ranger, Green Lantern, the same thing. I mean, hey, I might be not having my glasses on right now, so that's funny. That's a meme. Well, if Luke Skywalker was a Green Ranger, then it would totally, like, the whole story would be different. Like, I don't know where I would even take that story to begin with. What the... Yeah, that's funny. What if the MCU Avengers met the... Oh my goodness. What if Wednesday Addams was the FNAF movie, was in the FNAF movie with Abby? Strike, let's add that into the list here. We will have a few more FNAF videos coming soon now that Halloween is kind of going to be, what, 31 days? Essentially tomorrow will make it 30 days. But it'll be really cool. I am very excited. This whole year went really fast. So it's nice to see, you know, everybody kind of getting into the traditional horror what-ifs for this type of season. It's really cool. What if the Joker became Ghost Rider's host of Vengeance? Let's add that into the document here. We've been live streaming for over an hour, and I really appreciate everybody coming out here. It really does mean a lot. What if interactive Thor the Dark World friggin' lived? B, Jane Foster kills Malekith. C, zombies. D, Malekith turns good. Pharaoh. Let's add that into the list here. That'd be really interesting. What if Star-Lord became the first of Khonshu? Oops, I revealed something if someone figures it out. Yeah, if someone figures it out, like, hey. That'd be really cool. What if Tarzan is raised by Madame Rashi? Let's add that in. Man, this list is getting pretty big. I'm actually really shocked. Aiden, let's add that one in. What if Venom possessed? Is it pronounced Sultama? I probably pronounced that wrong. I do apologize for my pronunciations today. Mary Red with a $2 super chat clutch. Dexter Morgan and Wednesday. Adam's family, Adam's family. Mary Red, let's add that into the list here. I'm just going to add that comment into the list. I think it's kind of cool. I really appreciate the support. Saitama. I probably got it wrong. It is 8 o'clock here. I'm tired. Homework, school. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I think what people don't realize too is that I ended up going back to school. So that ended up happening. And so with that, it kind of made things a little bit hectic at the beginning. Kind of getting in a solid schedule and getting things going, but things have been doing really good here on the channel, and I really do appreciate all the support here, so it really does mean a lot. I'm really glad that we were able to kind of bounce back from the summer, because the one thing I'll say is that I don't have as much time as I did in the summer, so it's nice to be able to kind of get a consistent flow here, so that's really cool. Tell me, Max, do you bleed? Oh my god. What if Peacemaker and the 11th Street Kids went to the MCU through a quantum tunnel? Let's add that into the list here. You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen any weapons what ifs. I actually saw that in theaters 2 times. So that was really funny. And I support you going back to school. Do what you need to, man. Yeah, absolutely. I really do appreciate that. It's only like, this is the last year. This is it. So once school ends for me, it'll be a lot different. So it'll be really nice. I'm really glad that this is the final year because, you know, with everything that has happened in the last 3 years, because I've been going to film school, I don't know if I can fully recommend it. It's kind of funny. Long story short, it's been a pain in my ass. So I'm glad that it's finally ending. What if Galactus consumed Cybertron? Rory Robin, let's add that into the document here. I don't know if you've seen Peacemaker 10 out of 10. I haven't fully seen it yet. I've seen bits and pieces of it, chicken. What if Wong was the principal in Weapons? Let's add that in to the document here. That'd be a really fun meme the part video. What if Mr. Krabs became an Orange Lantern? Creoto. That would make Mr. Krabs not only greedy, but he would be even greedier than before. That'd be really cool. Alright, we're gonna do some fun stuff here. We're gonna add, I'm only gonna do 5 slots for this. Or no, we'll make it 10 slots. If you guys would like to see a Meme the Part video here on the YouTube channel, we've updated the goal. If we break this goal, we're going to be doing 10, like we have 10 slots open. So if you guys want a funny meme the part video here on the channel, we will be writing it live tomorrow and we will upload it on the YouTube channel. So we have 10 slots available. You can claim it now. Just write your idea in and send it out and we will highlight it here in the document. Same actor, Wong and the Principal. I know that. Oh my god. Wait, did you guys think I didn't know that? That's actually really funny. What the heck? That's hilarious. Man, a Halloween Town what if? I haven't seen that in so long. I just added that into the list here. What if Jason X was in Star Wars Episode 6? Mad Prime Productions. Man, buddy, you must be from the future. I'm gonna show you guys something cool. This video that Mad Prime Productions wants is on the screen here, and it will be releasing for Halloween. We have a Jason X video coming out. So if you guys see that here real quick, that is something that is in the works. So again, that's really cool that you guys wanted that, because that is coming out and that makes me really happy. So that is really cool. What if Jason X was in Star Fox Assault? Let's add that in to the list here. Some Friday the 13th videos. This is crazy. What if Jack Sparrow was in One Piece universe? We can add that in. Whoa, that's awesome. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't mind spoiling a few videos for you guys here in the live stream. Like, you guys are always taking the time to be here in the stream, supporting the stream. It really does mean a lot to me. What if Batman was in Dragon Ball? We can add that in. What if Wong was in Tusk? Somebody could lock that video idea in. I mean, hey, if you do it, I will make another Tusk video. It's funny, I will make another. People are like, wait, he already made them? What if the Predator joined the Suicide Squad? Let's add that into the document here. The multiverse just continues to grow here. What if the Wolverine was in Pirates of the Caribbean? Bestial Combat, what is good? Hopefully you're doing well today. Hopefully you're doing good. What if Garfield and Odie teamed up with Puss in Boots? Inkman Studios. Let's add that into the list here. Oh man, Garfield. That, you know, we haven't done a Garfield what if. Could we do it? Absolutely. Is it possible? What if the Justice League time heist of the MCU for the Infinity Stones? That would be interesting. Like, what if the DC universe needed the Infinity Stones for something? Maybe they had to interfere during Endgame. Poppy the Bluntage. What if Titan killed Megamind in 2010? Or what if Minions didn't help Megamind? We can add that into the list here. I haven't seen any sort of Megamind what ifs like this. With what if Titan killed Megamind? I think that'd be a really cool idea. What if the zombie Fantastic Four children survived in the original Marvel Zombies? Samantha, hopefully you're doing well today. Let's add that into the document here. What if Black Panther wielded, instead of Mjolnir, instead of Captain America? Wielded, oh, that is really cool, Mr. Phantom. Let's add that into the list here. Meme the part, what if Homer Simpson was in Jason X? Oh boy, now we're really getting into the meme the part ideas here. If you guys want to lock in a meme the part what if idea, do make sure to smash that super chat goal and have your what if written down. It goes and supports the channel, but not only that, it's two birds with one stone. We will be writing it live in front of you tomorrow night, and also it will be on the YouTube channel. So that is really cool, and it goes directly back into the YouTube channel. Simple Middleton with a $2 super chat clutch. What if Joker, Persona 5 was in the DC universe? Let's add that in to the document here. I appreciate the $2 super chat clutch. Inkman Studios, what if Megamind joined the Thunderbolts? I could see him tagging along with the Thunderbolts. That's really cool. What if Wednesday Addams found the Infinity Stones? Strike, let's add that into the document. New game idea, what if Beast Boy was Lara Croft's son, specifically in Tomb Raider Survivor timeline? There's so many interesting ideas. What if Wong was Megamind? Wong is our new joke character, by the way. Full-time principal, part-time protector of the universe from Dormammu. Oh, that... that is funny. Let's add this in to the list here. I would laugh so hard if they somehow bridged the MCU with weapons by saying that a variant of Wong died, or if something happened. Like, that'd be really funny. What if Michael Keaton's Batman was in James Gunn's Superman? Mad Prime Productions. Let's add that into the list here. Christopher, what is good? Meme the part. What if John Cena, aka Super Cena, was in Superman Man of Steel? Let's add that into the list here. We have a brand new watcher of the multiverse. Truest man, welcome. I appreciate you. What if Wally met Astro Boy? I've never seen such interesting ideas. Like, this is such a cool list. Like, it goes from Michael Keaton's Batman to John Cena to Wally, all in one page. This is where the multiverse is at, and my fellow watchers, I really appreciate you guys for, you know, coming back and watching these live streams. I really do appreciate the love and support. It really does mean a lot. Anthony Beaker, what is good? Hey man, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great Tuesday. Can you do Black Panther Wakanda Forever was in Captain America Brave New World? Also, my birthday is coming up in 2 weeks. Well, happy early birthday, Anthony, and also let's add that into the document here. Let me just add that real quick into the list here. The list is getting pretty big, which is crazy. We got even more crazy ideas here. What if Lex Luthor used 2 times instead of A1 the kick and oh man, instead of A1? That's actually funny. What if Freddy Scooby-Doo met Kevin McAllister? Oh boy. You guys don't even know what is happening here. Holy. We do have a Kevin McAllister one coming out. That's actually really cool because some of these what ifs, like, we're already doing. Like, a few of them I've seen. Like that Jason X one. But it's really cool seeing that some of the requests were already in production. And it's just nice knowing that there is some sort of want for that video So it really does put a smile on my face seeing that. That's really cool. What if Bruce Wayne trained in Wakanda? Let's add that into the document. We have what if the Adam West Batman met Absolute Batman? Hunter Prime. That would be crazy. Let's add it. Let's add it in. Anything is possible. With your permission, I'd like to clarify the new video schedule thingy, the queue, and all. Absolutely. I think it's good that we also bring it up on here, the chicken. It's good that we talk about it. But if you would like to discuss it in the chat as well, that's something that we can do. But we would like to say is the queue is essentially all sorts of different requests, locked in ideas. It will be added into a queue where we have essentially a big list of different videos that we're going to be making and pulling from and doing, and essentially this is a list that a lot of you guys have already made, so we really do appreciate that, whether it was a request or whether it was a locked in video idea, and those locked in video ideas essentially get put into a queue where we will eventually do them, so it's really cool. And yeah, we're going to be picking from a pool, choosing videos each month, hand-picked, and we're going to be making them. So it's a really, really cool process. We've been really making sure that everything that we're doing here is very strategic. And so I'm very glad that we have people like the chicken as a moderator and as a community supporter. And again, I do need to go back in and make a couple... I need to whip up a couple posts because we have a bunch of new roles and updates and everything happening, and things were moving so fast, and it's really nice that we're officially putting everything in motion, so it's going to be really cool. Rox and Ron, what if King Kong fought the Balrog from Lord of the Rings? Let's add that into the document here. But the chicken, if I messed up on anything that we've discussed, I do apologize. I think we've kind of nailed it, but I could be wrong. What if Wally and Eve joined Hero and Baymax and Big Hero 6? Let's add that to the document. We've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes, so I really do appreciate everybody coming out here. What if Batman was T'Challa's secret brother? What if a Terminator was sent to hunt down John Wick because he was in the future and will train John Connor? That would be cool if John Wick trained John Connor. Mr. Phantom. What if Big Jack Honer obtained the Dragon Balls? We can add that into the document. No, that's perfect. Yeah, all videos will be made. Locked in videos get priority, but they will be all added to the pool for us to pick and choose. So essentially that is what we're doing here, and again, any sort of contribution, whether you're contributing by being here, liking the video, supporting and shooting out ideas, we really do appreciate that. And for those who go a little bit step up and help us financially, again, we want to make sure that you're not just doing it for nothing. So again, we really appreciate everybody's support here. It really does mean a lot to me. So again, thank you guys so very much. It's crazy that we have such a really cool community here. Like, I'm looking at all these different ideas and it's just absolutely awesome. What if Chucky swapped bodies with Deadpool? Also, Chad, expect me to be Max co-host in the future. Yeah, me and the chicken are going to be doing some very cool Fic Talk episodes, so stay tuned for those. I'm very excited to see what happens. What if Moana, Maui, and the tribe sailed into Peter Jackson's The Skull Island? We can add that in. Wow, I honestly meant that as a joke. Didn't think it would get picked. Thanks. Yeah, no worries at all. Like, we love adding these into the document. Like, it's totally fine. Do 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 do. We got 28 concurrent live viewers, which is crazy. Yeah, I'm actually really shocked that we've been streaming for like almost an hour and a half, which is really nice. I really do appreciate everybody's support here. What if janitor guy from Willy's Wonderland went to work in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria along with Mike in the FNAF movie? That would be really cool. Let's add that in to the document. You know, I actually really do like Willy's Wonderland. Like, I think Nick Cage and that, just the way that he doesn't say anything, it's just so funny to me. And again, I always thought that Willy's Wonderland came out first, but I was 100% wrong. It just seems like a ripoff of the FNAF movies, but again, I could be wrong. It's just funny. It's really funny to me, the resemblance between both films. What if Deadpool was chosen for Mortal Kombat and won? Metal error. Let's add that into the document here. We have 29 concurrent live viewers, and I really do appreciate that. What if a Death Lantern ring chose Wednesday Addams? Strike, that would be cool. Darkest Nights. What if a Razor Beard 1 and Rayman 2, rumor of a new Rayman game, gave this idea? Beast Brick Boy, let's add that into the document here. What if the Red Guardian became Legends? I would like to add that in, but I can't. We are going to be updating the rule set for everything that we are going to be doing. What if the minions replaced Ewoks in Return of the Jedi? That would... you know what? I don't even know what would happen. That'd be really cool. Midnight Raccoon, what is good? Hi, MissedThePart. Nice to see you streaming again. When are you going to do my request for a Batman X Hell of a Boss crossover? So that is something that we were deliberating on as a team here at MissedThePart, and we probably won't be doing Hell of a Boss what ifs because it's very sexualized, and it's something that we really don't want to have on the channel. And it's not that we hate the story or the series itself, but because of the nature of the content, it's something that we most likely won't add into the channel. And that's something that we've also talked about briefly earlier in the stream here. So for those who are kind of passing by in the stream today, we have a brand new updated guide. What if Thanos became Wolverine? Now that actually kind of happened at the end of What If. We ended up seeing a version of Thanos with the Weapon X, which was really cool. I'm actually going to add a video that I plan on working on, and that is if I had written What If Season 4. So that is really cool. I really like that idea. Like, how would it happen? Why would it work? I have no idea, but again, it's really cool. What if Batman became the new avatar of Khonshu? Legends, that is really cool. Let's add that into the list here. And again, do make sure to subscribe, like, share, and turn those notifications on so you and your friends are always up to date when we're posting, when we're doing live writes, when we're doing live ideas. It's absolutely crazy. And again, I do want to say we would really appreciate it if you guys do check out the different videos that we have on the members only page, as it really does support what we're doing here on the channel, and I'm very excited to showcase some of the stuff that we got going on. Like, I can't even describe the amount of craziness that is on the channel right now, like stuff that we've been working on behind the scenes. There's some stuff I might be able to show you. Does anybody want any sort of spoilers? Because I feel like that would be kind of, I don't know, kind of cool. I think it'd be really cool. Here, let me spoil a few things. A couple what ifs that we got out. And again, I really appreciate all the support, so I thought, why not kind of showcase some stuff that we got coming out for you. And you can see it on the screen here. I'm going to add in a few more. This will probably be the last one. Ooh. This will be the last idea. Let me just kind of get this down a little bit. There's a lot of really cool stuff coming out on the channel, so I am very, very excited. And again, if it wasn't for you guys, a lot of those videos wouldn't be happening. So it really does mean a lot. What if the Avengers were attacked by the metal virus from Sonic the Hedgehog during Age of Ultron? Let's add that in. More spoilers, more spoilers. That's all that I'm gonna spoil for now, but it's packed, and it's because of you guys. So again, that's why I always say, if you guys do end up locking in a video idea, it goes a very long way to supporting the channel, to supporting the content that we're doing here, and supporting the artists that we work here with. Because, I mean, hey, I don't want to use any sort of AI artwork or any of that thing, and the people that we support, you know, I can't even describe, it really does mean a lot. Yeah, we have DC Zombies coming out, so it's, yeah, we're kind of getting to that point where things are getting absolutely crazy. I'm super, super excited. Like, I might be able to showcase maybe one more. Like, I think I might be able to. I'm going to showcase this one. This is going to be really cool. And what else do we got coming out here? What would be cool for you guys to see? Probably this one. So again, there's a lot of DC videos coming out. A lot of you guys requested them, and a lot of people have been requesting different things. It's been really cool. We got a lot of stuff coming out. I know the chicken knows what is coming out. We have a very interconnected zombie storyline with DC zombies, and it's gonna spread across the multiverse. What if Arthur Morgan became the new Ghost Rider? Legends, we have that video available here on the channel. The Mergerverse is going to be coming soon here on the YouTube channel, so that is all that I can really say. I'm super, super hyped. Like, I'm really freaking hyped. Super Zombie, Inkman Studios, absolutely. It's gonna be crazy. What if Marvel Zombies invaded Star Wars? You never know. We might have that video in the works. One of the characters from this project has already appeared on the channel. Yeah, it has already appeared. I'm very excited to kind of tell you guys what it is, but we're gonna leave it for a little bit. I mean, it's up to you, Chicken, if you want to tell people what it is. I'm excited either way. What if the Predator tried to hunt Stitch? Aiden, let's add that in. Marvel Zombies versus the Multiverse. What if Kevin McAllister had teamed up with Wednesday Adam? Not sure if it's already there, but I would love to see it. Christopher, let's add that in. It hasn't been up there. I spoiled a lot already. And that's just a fraction of what we got coming out here. Like, there's crazy stuff that is coming out. And speaking of that, there's even more reveals that we got coming out soon. So that'll be really cool. Watch Batman versus Inheritors Part 2. This is my hint. You can reveal that to them. Absolutely. Make sure to check that out. Jake Hunter with a $10 super chat clutch. What if Mario, Luigi, Sonic, and Shadow was in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame? Well, Jake, I really do appreciate the $10 super chat clutch. Let's add that into the list here. I really do appreciate that. It really does mean a lot, so thank you. Jake, that might be a video that we could possibly make here on the channel. I think it'd be really cool to do a Nintendo and Sega crossover with essentially the MCU. Like, that would be awesome. I think that'd be really cool. What if Groot got trapped in Wreck-It Ralph's arcade? That's so cool. Let's add that in. We're going strong here, though. We have a lot of great ideas. Like, we really do appreciate it here. Jeremiah, what if Luigi, Tails, and Coco from Crash Bandicoot were Ghostbusters? Oh, that would be a really cool team. Very interesting team as well. What if Namor and the truce with the Wakandas? I don't really understand that one. What if Loki impersonated the Mask? Oh, imagine if Loki had the mask. That would be a terrifying MCU or Marvel crossover. I think that'd be really cool. What if the God Butcher, Godzilla, and Immortal Thor's battle invaded the Dragon Ball universe? This is an interesting idea. Let's add that into the list here. What if Fox McCloud found the mask? Pharaoh, let's add that into the list. Boom, 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 boom. We got 17 minutes on the clock. If you guys would like to lock in a video idea for tomorrow night's live stream and you would like to see it written in front of you live, do make sure to lock in your ideas. And again, we are taking regular requests, but again, we have a brand new queue system, so for those who do want to support the channel a little bit further, it really does go a long way. What if Beetlejuice fought the Ghostbusters? We can add that into the list here. Let's add that in. What if Spider-Man 2099 intervened and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man? Aiden, let's add that idea into the list. What if Deadpool said Candyman 5 times? Oh. What would happen? What would change? What if Kirby got the golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? Pharaoh, you always have some very interesting Willy Wonka ideas, especially with Peter Parker getting the golden ticket. Specifically in Spider-Man 2002. That's really funny. What if the Mighty Morph Power Rangers fought Pazooie the... Wait, what? Justin, I don't know. Let me search that, actually. Pazooie the Exorcist? Is that what it is? It's a fiction... Oh, yeah. That's actually funny. I know exactly what that's from. And I can't get it off the top of my head. The Exorcist. Yeah, The Exorcist. That's funny. What if Deadpool fought the Teen Titans? Now, would Deadpool, like... I think Deadpool would probably wreck the Teen Titans. Anthony Beaker. Man, it feels like I'm being left out. What are the what-ifs that you have? What if Sonic Archie Comics was in Black Panther Wakanda Forever? We never want to make anyone feel left out. We do appreciate if you guys are able to not spam in the chat, just so that we can kind of get through everybody's ideas. Because some of them we've seen a few times. So again, we just really appreciate that, so we can get to everybody. What if Marvel Zombies fighting Voldemort? Chat, we got to we have a grammar thing tonight. I'm not saying that in a bad way. But again, I would appreciate it if we could just have it a little bit better. Just so that I don't get anything mixed up. What if Deceased met Marvel Zombies? Hunter Prime. Leon XD, what is good? I haven't seen you in a little bit here. Hopefully you're doing well. What if Kraven became the Sorcerer Supreme? Now, imagine that if he was the Sorcerer Supreme. That would be really cool. Jake Hunter with a $4.99 super chat clutch. Since it's October here, is it a good idea? What if Arthur Morgan tracked Michael Myers as a bounty target? Jake Hunter, absolutely. We appreciate the Halloween what if idea. They are back in full session. Whether or not it is September 30th or it is October 1st. We have a video coming out tomorrow, and it's going to be a Halloween video. So they're coming in. We appreciate all of the new requests, and we're going to be taking them because I know last year's Halloween lineup, I think it's going to be hard for me to beat this year. And that's crazy for me to say because I think we had a very good lineup last year. Like, we had COD Zombies, we had Scooby-Doo, we had Chucky, we had everything, but I feel like we could probably push the boundaries a little bit more. I am very excited, though. That's really cool. What if Michael Myers went to Gotham City? Now, do you guys think that I'll be able to beat last year's Halloween lineup? What do you guys think? Because I think we have some very cool videos in the works. There's a lot of horror stuff coming soon on the channel. And if you guys don't know, we have a brand new series coming soon. And my computer, my laptop almost crashed. That's really weird. Oh, it just refreshed. Okay. What if Predator joined the Creature Commandos? Let's add that into the list here. We have like 27 concurrent live viewers, and I really do appreciate it, everybody. I think it's possible you can beat it. Thank you, Aiden. I think we definitely can. It's going to take a little bit to beat, because I know I went a little bit early last year. We were like September 23rd is when the horror video started for Halloween. But this year I didn't want to go that early, so I was like, hey, I'm going to wait till October the 1st to release the first video, and then kind of go, you know, down the line. So I am very excited. D. Cole Games, what is good? I hope you're doing well. Or Gomes Games. I can't see. My eyes are getting worse. I have brand new glasses coming in for for reading and that sort of thing. So it's going to be nice to be able to actually see again. What if the Scooby Gang confronted Mysterio? Leon XD, that's an idea that I haven't seen. That's really cool. Let's add that into the list here. What if Danny Phantom entered Hellraiser? Now we're getting more Halloween stuff. Let's go. What if Sonic the Hedgehog didn't have control of his werehog form during Sonic Unleashed? Jeremiah. A Sonic Unleashed what if idea. That's really cool. Show the chat the Blade image meme. For some reason, I can't get on my Discord on my laptop. It says loading chunk failed. I really don't know why. If I had the image, I would show everybody. Do make sure to join the Discord, everybody. Do make sure to join the Discord. We got some really funny memes. We got a really cool community there. It's really fun. And if you're coming from the Discord, do make sure to share the link if it's possible. Again, I don't know if I can share it or if other people can, but either way. What if a zombie outbreak happened in the Mushroom Kingdom from Mario? Let's add that one into the list here. What if a Yellow Lantern ring chose Scarecrow Strike? We can add that into the list. The list is continuing to develop here, and I really appreciate everybody coming out tonight. What if Ant-Man was in A Bug's Life? Let's add that one in. Is it Vachira? It's hard to pronounce your name. Vachira Productions. I do apologize for butchering names today. What if Harry Potter became a werewolf in London? We're at almost 20. Is this the 26th page? Wow, that's crazy. What if Ghostbusters fought Pazu from The Exorcist? Let's add that one in. More interesting Halloween what ifs. What if a zombie apocalypse happened in the Sly Cooper universe? Jeremiah, let's add that into the document here. Watu the Watcher. What if Master Chief died and Halo Combat evolved? Let's add that into the document. What if Doctor Strange swapped the Time Stone with a magical stone to trick Thanos? We can add that into the list here. We're going to take a few more ideas, and essentially, we'll probably end up ending the stream soon here for tonight, mainly because I do have class in the morning tomorrow, which is really unfortunate. So I will take a few more ideas, and if you guys want to lock in any ideas for tomorrow's live write, do make sure to do it tonight because we can get those in and we can start tomorrow because it's going to be really fun. I'm really excited for that. Jake Hunter with a $4.99 super chat clutch. What if Mario, Luigi, and Peach and Daisy were in Call of Duty Zombies Transit? That is a very interesting idea, and let's add that into the list here. I'll text you. Yeah, sounds good. I should be able to get it on my phone. Probably just can't get Discord on my computer because it's just being dumb. But I will be taking a few messages after the stream, so it will be very interesting. Either or. What if Darth Vader made his own army composed of droids and clones to try and overthrow Palpatine? We can add that into the list here. Yeah, tomorrow I do have class at like 9 in the morning, so that isn't too bad. But you know, it's just one of those things where I have to do it, so I will do it. I will be there. And then after class, that'll pretty much, I'll be off after, but we got some training on some of the cameras and whatnot, so it should be fun tomorrow. I'm not really looking forward to it, mainly because I've kind of already, like, I'm already proficient in some of those cameras, so it's just like, it's just extra work, extra gas money to drive there, but what can you do? What if the Iron Giant was in the MCU? Let's add that one into the document here. I think that's probably going to be it. I think that is a big document. Jeez, that is a lot of ideas. Like, from start to finish, that is crazy. So we really do appreciate everybody taking the time out of their day to join today's live stream. We really do appreciate it. There was so many crazy what ifs that we saw. Some of them we weren't able to get to. I'm sure there was some really good ones, but we will be taking a look at this live chat when it's done, and we probably will add in even more. So I think it's really cool. I really do appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I don't really want to end the stream this early, but because I have class tomorrow morning, I probably should end it here. Damn, we got a last minute locked in idea. Spectre Gaming, what if John Wick became Moon Knight after his dog was killed? That's a very interesting idea. Let me actually add that in. Let me add that into the document. I really appreciate that one. That will be a locked in idea on tomorrow's live stream. His dog was killed. Yeah, in the in the first John Wick movie. I don't know if anybody knows about that. Conchu choosing John Wick as his avatar would be pretty cool. I really do appreciate that, Spectre Gaming. I really appreciate the support. That's a really cool idea. We even have more ideas here. What if Superman and Wonder Woman and Batman were in Call of Duty Zombies? I'm just going to add a couple last minute ideas into this list before I go. Because I did check the time. It's already almost 10 at night. Well, it's 9:10 where I am. But because I have school, it's going to suck. I really don't want to go. But what can you do? I never will promote skipping classes. Don't do that. Do not do that. I would highly recommend that nobody does that, because once you do, it's not good. What if Springtrap found the mask? Alright, I'll add in a few more. What if Gollum became Spider-Man's sidekick? Let's add that in. Yeah, I will have a brand new series. It might, it might release tonight. It might release tomorrow. But I think tomorrow or Friday would be really cool. Before I go, I'm just going to make a thing here. Should we release the brand new series tonight? Yes. Oop. There is a brand new series that we have available. We've worked on it for a little bit here. And again, if you guys want it tonight, I think we could probably release it tonight. It's not a what if. It's not a fan fiction. So it's fiction related. 17 votes on the yes. And we have 22 viewers here, so everybody's kind of wanting that brand new series. And if you my god, holy shit. I haven't streamed in a little bit. So my voice is adapting back into streaming for long periods of time. What I tried to say before I had a voice crack, I never usually have one, which is funny, is this series has been in development for about 3 months. And so when it releases, and if it releases tonight, I do hope that I see you guys in the comments, because it's going to be really cool, and I'm very excited. Literally everyone is saying yes. I think everybody here is saying yes, so I think we're going to do that. I really do appreciate the super chat, Spectre Gaming. That is something that we're going to be doing tomorrow at 8 p.m. So do make sure to turn those notifications on, but also be aware that YouTube might not notify you. We've been hearing about YouTube not notifying subscribers, and if that's something that has been happening, just be vigilant when we do live streams. It's going to be usually between 8 o'clock at night till about 10 at night. So just be on the lookout for that. But anyways, as always, do make sure to subscribe, like, share, and turn those notifications on so you and your friends are all up to date with the latest content. Vulcan, I appreciate the $2 super chat clutch. How are the stories coming along? Everything has been coming along pretty good, so we got some crazy stuff coming out, and I believe we're going to have that brand new series out tonight. So I'm very excited. I hope you are. But that being said, thank you again. And I will see you in the next live stream. I will be going live again with the idea stream hopefully next week. So again, thank you for tuning in. But anyways, take it easy and stay safe out there. Peace out. Hey fellow watchers of the Multiverse, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest adventures and fanfiction stories. Hey fellow watchers of the Multiverse, if you're enjoying the stream and want to support us, consider making a donation. Your support helps us keep creating awesome content for you. Hey fellow